I'm sorry.
Hello, we're here. I should do a countdown like Robert does if I knew better, but I don't.
Please.
Um, uh,
Alive!
I've heard just throw you guys in apparently. Hi everybody. It is episode 3 of our wonderful stream and our wonderful cast to watch all Barovians, and nobody's there yet. That's okay. I have 24 followers now. It's just crazy. Um,
Ooh.
I know. Who would have thought? Um, so let's dive right in. Last time we left you guys at Sarpool Camp with um, the after having gotten your reading. This is the next morning. For those of you who are watching at home, our characters sometimes chat and talk to each other between sessions to get learn more about their characters and get some more in depth role play than you can sometimes on stream. So I would like each of you guys to go to me one at a time and tell me what you and your character have learned during last session and after that. So, Hannah, let's go first with you because you're top left for me.
Okay.
I put you.
Um. So, um, Hannah did a lot of things. She talked to the group. She learned that Val is trying to find a cure for her brother who was bitten by a werewolf. She talked to Irina in more depth about her situation and her feelings about Valaki and where she's coming from and her traveling companions. And overall, I would say that she learned that the people she's kind of stuck with, they're not bad people, and she's trying to be a little more optimistic about traveling with them. And she played everyone a little song around the campfire in the morning, and just took her time getting to know people.
Hmm. Nice. All right, I'm going around the corner who I see. So, Astrid,
But you're muted.
Muted.
you're muted.
Oh, she knows.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Sorry.
That's why I was like, because I was trying to pull up the thing, and it's like, you're not logged in. And then
Uh,
it was me. So, oh gosh, Astrid had the wonderful reading from Madame Eva,
mhm,
and then spent the entire night deciding whether she should be the one to cut herself off from her family or if she should tell them to cut her off or if she should just let them make that choice. That was fun. And then had a conversation with Emmerich in which they actually made an agreement of keeping each other's back safe and treating the other one essentially as a sibling, which was the sweet moment.
mhm.
Had a misunderstanding briefly with Hannah and then made up with it, which was good. Is it Hannah or Hannah? That's actually a really good question.
Hannah. I
Okay.
sometimes slip and say Hannah because I have a friend named Hannah, but it's
Okay.
Hannah.
I don't know.
So Hannah.
Sorry. Yeah.
And then had joined in with the music. Um, then they spent some time trying to figure out what they're going to do with the city. She knows a little bit more about Lulina's history and had a conversation with her about a past war and learned a little bit of that history. And we'll see if that comes back up or not. And had a lot of emotions in a very short amount of time. Got a 20-minute nap in and exchanged one of her rapiers for a little bit of gold since she's now fighting with a rapier and a shield. And has officially completely the dress and everything is in her bag. She has changed her attire. And then she also had a goodbye scene with Armand, where they agreed to, exchange letters, see how this goes. She's more doing it out of courtesy rather than full interest, but we'll see. We'll see. He might end up being actually charming. We'll find out. Yeah. There was a lot of RP, so I might be missing something in there. But
I hope that doesn't depend on me being charming, because we're all out there. Okay, Emmerich.
I'm awake.
Mhm.
A big baby boy. He kind of most of the time he was just kind of sitting back and watching everyone else talk, kind of like watching a tennis match, because he's like, I don't know these people. I don't know what to do with this. This isn't what I was signing up for. Um, but he did kind of have a chat with Irina, kind of discussing like the current situation and how things are going to go
Mm.
with her and all of that. So they had a nice moment with that. Like Astrid said, they had a nice chat where they kind of the first abrupt meeting of Astrid coming up to him and being like, "You're a follower of Mother Night. What's that about?" And he's like, Who
We're
are
gonna
you?"
be friends.
But the second meeting, they talked and all of that, and I think they essentially said, "I'll treat you like a sister. I'll treat you like a brother under Mother Night, and we're gonna have each other's backs." Okay.
Yep.
And that went pretty well. He didn't talk to a lot of other people. I think he spoke with Lelena a little,
Yeah, like briefly.
but he still he doesn't understand her situation at all, and it still freaks him out. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. Um, but for the most part, he kind of kept quiet and was just like, "All right, as long as you guys want me along, I'll go along with everything." Especially when they started talking about going into Valaki and him being like, "I am a big man with a mask."
And we
Is
said
that
we
gonna
just
be
put
okay?
flowers in his hair. It's great.
And so they did reduce him to a crisscross blushing mess by teasing him. But so far he's liking the group, even if they scare him a bit.
He's the best bean. He's such a sweet boy.
Okay, let's go to Lelena.
What did Lelena learn? She learned.
Lelena, sorry.
No, you're fine. She learned what her mother's face looks like. Because she's never seen it. She died. Her mother died when she was very young. So, she also learned that she's highly intimidated by Val for whatever reason. Like, there are people in the party that don't like believe or understand what's going on with her, but like the fact that Val is like so like, all right, okay, whatever. Yeah, like Lelena's just like, I want to know what's in the book. Are you writing about me? What's in there? What else did we learn? Oh, we learned Hannah's friend died. And the people in Burlesque want to help or can help, but that's why she needs the dress and blah blah blah. And I think that's about it.
Oh, we learned whose parents Hannah's parents are.
Oh yeah. Yes. We learned about her family.
It's not an uncle who's the Baron of what is it, Valaki? There we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's Daddy. That was a fun moment.
Who needs to go down? That's what Val.
Oh yeah, we're now going to.
So first mission: destroy the Baron of Valaki.
We're gonna overthrow the Baron, put
like,
Hannah in charge, and then continue.
What's gonna happen is you all are gonna do that, and Eric's just gonna kind of cheer you on in the background.
We can make it look like we didn't do it.
Just heal from afar. No,
like,
he's just in the back going healing word. Got like just throwing protection at us.
All right.
Anyway,
and finally Val.
I think most things were covered. Last game, I guess she learned that this group apparently takes the word of divination magic without even thinking about it, which she found kind of disturbing.
Hey,
Starting a cult. Spoilers.
I'm a man of God.
No, Val
Oh, God.
does not belong with all these god people.
Like the scientific atheist over here going like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, until we find out who she believes in.
She believes in herself, obviously.
Yeah.
No,
Says the warlock.
No other people. We don't know that.
We have no clue.
I don't know that.
We have no
Out of character.
That's out of character.
That's out of character.
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think there was anything else that wasn't already discussed that she learned. She didn't talk to too many people. She spent most of her night reading and writing. So.
You're the scientific teenager who got dragged to youth group for the first time. What do you mean you just took God's word? What are you doing?
Wow, okay.
What's your evidence?
I just went back to my teenage years where something like that did happen to me.
My condolences.
Listen, I only went to church for the playground, okay?
I just had a friend that was. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't need to get into that.
That's for the after
Fake gods
show.
only. Fake gods only.
Okay, so it's a little bit after sunup, a few hours later, and you are ready to head on the road back to Vallaki, as I recall. Once you get, without earshot of the camp, Irina stops and she says, "Okay, so you wanted to know what I'm afraid of?" Was it Lillian who asked her?
I didn't ask her.
Somebody asked her in chat.
Astrid.
Oh, Astrid did.
Yeah.
Okay, she stops. She takes down her collar from her thing and shows the scars of 2 vampire bites in the thing, and she says, "I've attracted unwanted attention, and I'm trying to escape it as best I can."
And Emmerich is definitely standing off to the side of her, but definitely like between the rest of the group and Irina.
Mm-hmm.
Not directly in front of her, but he's there. Just in case.
Astrid just looks at her and gives a very slow nod and goes, "Yes, protection."
Hannah doesn't look surprised.
I don't know where you expect to find that.
Anywhere is better than standing underneath his castle and living there.
Lelina is visibly stiff
Mm-hmm.
and grumpy, as usual. What else is new?
Out of character real quick. Did we dye her hair in between the sessions?
Yes.
Or has that happened yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Guess her hair's been dyed black. From...
We dyed it red.
Yeah. No. It's redder now than it
More
was.
red. It's just fire.
Yeah.
It's just more red.
When did that happen?
The last time, 5 days ago.
The last time?
He's come twice.
Has he said anything?
I don't remember. All I remember is seeing his eyes, and they were hungry and looking, staring at me into my soul. And then after that, I remember nothing.
Lelina kind of loosens up a little bit and walks up to her. I haven't been friendly with you yet. Because, as you may have heard, your body that you are in used to be my body. And I am in my mother's body that you saw on Gallows before you got into the Vistani camp.
This is news to Astrid. She's been gone for all these conversations.
Yeah, it's news to Irina
Same
too.
for
Good
Emmerich.
thing we're all together.
Yeah, and so
Like that wasn't explained. I don't
Irina,
think.
literally, she closes her eyes and rubs her head,
Val is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Astrid's just looking at like everyone's face, like who knew, who didn't, and then just looking between Irina and Lelina, like,
Uh-huh.
are we fighting? Are we okay? Are you?
I don't
what?
know
Huh?
if I understand what that means.
I died 185 years ago at the hands of a man who didn't want me alive anymore. And ever since then, I've been a spirit trapped in Barovia. And I was given the opportunity to come back from Mother Night with a mission to heal this land. And I kind of like glance off towards the castle. You can choose to believe me or not. It matters neither way. Because at the end of the day, I will never let him touch you that way again.
But yeah, so I think that's all that really matters.
Awkward pause.
There's no way to prove or disprove this story. So
Emmerich.exe has stopped working. He's kind of like doing that thing where he's like doing the math just in front of his face. He has no idea what's going on. Also, I forgot to mention this like 2 episodes ago, but Emmerich has a vampire bite mark on his arm, and he doesn't have sleeves, so anyone can see that.
How did you not mention that?
I forgot. I'm
You
sorry.
gave us such a good description of him, and you didn't include the.
Maybe you had dirt. Maybe let's say you had dirt on your arm.
And now
Yeah,
he's
so,
rubbing
like,
it
if
or
anyone
something.
notices that, that's fine. He hasn't been like flaunting it around, and it's on the inside. So if he's holding his hands to him, you're probably not going to see it. But I forgot to mention that's also there.
Astrid, I think, is going to look at like hear Val's comment. Just look around, clock your arm. Now that we're gonna say that you rubbed the dirt off or whatever, just like clock that.
Everyone probably had a quick bath in the stream.
Yeah, but like just now, actually, like because in order to have noticed it or whatever, and is going to just walk away.
I think
towards the direction that they're going, and she's going to look internally conflicted and keep walking.
Hannah's gonna gently step in and be like, I think what Val meant to say is that thank you for sharing your story with us, Lelena and Irina. We are happy to help you, and I think we should keep moving because we have quite the trek ahead of us. And we can talk as we move.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to explain what I mean. I meant what I said.
Okay, I'm just gonna start moving.
Lelena turns around and starts walking and goes, well, I did think of one way to prove it to you, but again, it matters neither way. Also, you don't want to find out that way, so.
Well, now I'm curious.
She's walking away. Always leave them wanting more.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh no, Val will like run up to you.
I'm not. No, you don't want to know. It's a mess. Don't. It's fine. You don't have to believe me.
Yes, but if you have a way to prove it.
It makes no difference to me anymore if you care or not. So.
I care. I just find the tale very
makes no difference.
Unlikely. Alright.
And he's gonna look to Hannah, the only person still next to him, and be like, so.
I'm gonna look up because I'm short. I'm like 5.
And I am. How tall did I say he was? I forget
6'2",
every
I
time.
think you said.
Yeah,
Pretty tall.
you're the only one I think that's taller than Astrid.
I think I
unless
keep making
Lelena
him
is.
taller every time I say his height. It's really funny because
Lena's
I was thinking
5'10".
6'6", and I was like, that's probably
I'm
wrong.
5'8", so yeah, so Lelena and Emmerich are taller than Astrid.
There's a lot going on in this group.
There
He's
is.
probably the most normal.
I'm flattered. But I can't actually say that either. But I think these are the circumstances that we have been put in. We have to make the best among each other. So let's
I'm glad the group took that very well. He says, glancing, like looking to Irina.
Mhm.
That could have gone very poorly.
Yeah, I was already aware. I wasn't aware that other people didn't know. I think it will take time for us to all completely process what is happening, or even believe in the things that we have told. But I think we'll get to that point at sometime in the near future, hopefully, and be a little more at ease with one another.
Yep.
How is Irina looking, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
She's looking like she is stunned, confused, but now is attempting to process this information. But not like she's scared or, running away or anything. She's just...
You're in the body I died in 185 years ago. Bye!
Yeah!
It's gonna drop that, tell you you're great, I'm gonna protect you till I die again, and then leave.
Emmerich hadn't even processed the original statements, and now
Yeah.
you've added on top of it. And he's just gonna go up, like, he's gonna nod to Hannah, like, good talk. And go back up next to Irina, and, like, goes to hand on her back to, like, let her know he's there. But he's not gonna, like, touch her or anything. He's just gonna walk next to her.
Okay.
And I'll try and stay kind of in front of those two, but between the others as well. And keeping a close eye on Lelena and Val's situation.
I am keeping a close eye on Val.
Astrid's probably staying about 30 or 40 feet ahead of the group right now.
Okay.
And try to distract yourself by paying attention to surroundings and less to them.
That's good.
But more in the sense of when you try to hyperfixate on focusing, and it doesn't actually help. That's about where she's at right now.
Cool. All right, so I think eventually probably I'll get into a similar area with each other. And two things. First of all, at what kind of pace are you traveling? Are you moving quickly? Are you moving like at a regular pace, or are you trying to move slowly and observe your surroundings?
Probably just a
Or
regular
stealthily.
pace.
Probably a regular pace, because
Okay.
we're just trying to get to Valaki.
Okay. All right. And then secondly, he said, I need a marching order.
Well, Astrid is first.
Like, is it like single file?
No,
or like,
no. I mean,
like
there's plenty of...
two?
You can go 2 or 3 or a group or a circle or whatever you want to do. I just want to know who's in front, who's in back, and who's in the middle.
Astrid's in front by about 30 feet.
Okay.
Most
Based on
followed
all
by
of this...
me. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm not far behind.
Emmerich and Irina are probably taking up the rear.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's Astrid, Lelena, and Val, because Val is on Lelena's heels. Anna, and then
Get back here with
The
your
other
knife.
three. So maybe 3 by 3.
She's like making scientific study of Alina right now.
Is Hannah with Emmerich and Irina, or is she like between
She's like
the others?
just
and
ahead
them?
of you, like trying to give you two like your own thing because you're most comfortable among each other. But then she's also concerned about Irina, so she's kind of like trying to be literally the middleman at all times.
Is Irina on the horse or is she walking?
She's walking.
Okay.
She kind of decided that it would be weird for her to get on the horse right
Yeah.
now.
Who's on the horse? Is anyone on the horse?
Hana's just walking
Can we
because she
say
feels
that
bad.
our packs maybe are on the horse if no one's riding it?
Yeah.
Hold on. If the horse is walking, I don't think, for obvious reasons, Emmerich and Irina would be walking behind the horse.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's
The
fair.
horse is in the back.
So I guess Hannah's taking up the rear with Bo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Thank you, Mina.
That's
They might walk
Right.
beside her, but probably
we
not
can-
behind the horse.
We can walk beside, and then I'll be next to Irina.
Okay.
I have
Irina
my
will be a
shield
middle person.
and my weapons on me and like wearing armor and all that, but
We're
then
worried
my
we're gonna
stuff's
get
just gonna be
attacked.
on the. Well, it's more of those. If something does happen, I don't want to be like, yeah, no, my shield was still attached to my pack. Oops. No, I have it.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a cloak though right now. That's in my bag.
Cool. All right.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
And then 6 days later.
Yeah. 6 days later.
We took a really long route.
This is a long way around. You could probably like walk all the way around Barovia in 6 days, the entire thing.
That's
So,
a small.
yeah, it's not a big country.
Confined space.
What is this, Hawaii?
Not
Sorry.
at all. No,
Not at all.
unfortunately, it's anti-Hawaii.
The opposite of Hawaii.
Anti-Hawaii.
Okay. All right. So, so Irina's following, hanging out with Emmerich and thing, and she's just processing what's going on. So,
Emmerich will hum his mother's tune.
Do I recognize said tune?
I think probably it's kind of obscure. It's a tune that's made for a keyboard instrument, like a clavichord or something like that. If Emmerich has lyrics to it, they're not familiar with the lyrics, but the tune vaguely familiar.
Oh, I'm just curious.
No, that's a good question. Now we are quiet and
I
walking.
think it's going to be a quiet walk for a while.
Makes sense.
Unless Val is pestering Elena.
She's in observation mode, I think is what it is. It's like walking next, just like
Take
marking down the
notes.
tattoos.
That's
How is she holding herself?
Mhm.
Is she floating? I don't know what
That's
notes Val would be writing.
Man, I can't wait to get levitate now.
No, I feel like Val is aware enough not to talk to her right now.
Oh, good.
Lolita just learns more magic to mess with Val. Oh goodness. I would say after probably an hour, Astrid will. Thank you, my cat.
Kitty.
Join the group.
Okay. Well,
Still B point. Just probably walk like a step or two ahead of Lolina and Val.
all right. Well, before we get to that point,
Oh, great.
Oh.
I might be walking closer sooner.
you reach the crossroads, the previous hanging crossroads, which I shall reread the description if I have it here, or maybe I didn't print it out. So,
No.
that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So you come across the crossroads again, and there again the sign that points the way you came to Tsair Pool, and the way to the left as being to Barovia, and the way to the right is to Vallaki and the castle. Again, there's a small graveyard near there, and a gallows. And this one I actually have a map for.
And Astrid's way down there.
Yee.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything's gonna happen.
No,
Oh,
not
never.
at
We're on
all.
a map.
No.
Hey, he's had plenty of maps that things haven't happened other than walking. It just
Yeah,
didn't
but this is
last
a
that
battle
long.
map.
Well, you know. Okay, my cat, you are making things very difficult. He's like, let me be exactly in front of your screen.
Mhm.
Move,
Oh
my
right,
dear.
you let us use like dice, right?
Yeah. You can use this.
When we get up there, I look back to Val and I go, "Those gallows, I'm guessing."
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it'll happen again, but I guess steal yourself if it is you. It was an illusion, so it wasn't real. Just keep that in mind.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go over and check out the graveyards or the
Okay.
gravestones.
All right. Go ahead and move your token over there.
I'll go with.
Melina
I will.
is
Oh, we were
I will go
we were
with
gonna
her.
leave those alone before. Okay.
If anybody
Emmerich.
knows a grave, it's you and me. So
Hana is just gonna
Fair,
exchange
but
looks.
I tend to respect the graves.
I'll be gentle. I'll plant flowers.
No, I.
Hana's also cringing for you, Emmerich, seeing that you're trying to reach out
Emmerich's
to her.
just gonna stand off, like slightly off the road, and keep an eye on them. And he's gonna like, he's scanning the graveyard for anything that he would see.
Mhm. Okay.
I just want to look at the headstones and see if I recognize any of the names.
None of them are marked.
Are any
Right,
of
because
them
it was
fresh?
a criminal. Oh, sorry.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, it was a criminal. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And no, none of them are very fresh. I mean, none of them are like obviously fresh. Let's actually put it that way.
Gotcha. Okay. Since they're not marked, then I'm going to then walk over to the gallows.
Okay. That's fine.
And I look at everybody and I'm like, I have an idea of how she died, though I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. I would think it was in the fire, but the fact that you guys saw her on the gallows makes me think that it was something else. I'm gonna go over there.
Okay.
I'll go the long way around
Okay.
and
I'll
just
go
walk
with-
up there.
It'd be annoying.
Wait.
Okay.
I
would
just look
like...
back to Emmerich and I'm like, if you have, I just turn around and I look back at him and I'm like, if you have something to say, spit it out. And then I keep walking.
Emmerich, the mission that we have been assigned requires bravery.
Yes, but I thought that it required us going to Valaki, not investigating random gallows.
It's not random. My body was up here. One of them.
I think I would also want to look if I saw.
What if you were? What if it was you up here?
Yeah.
Would you want to look at it?
No, I would avoid it.
Well, that makes one of us then.
Just Emmerich is definitely continually like glancing around. He seems very uncomfortable just poking around a graveyard.
Sure. I want you all to tell me your passive perceptions, please.
13.
Un momento,
Why
por
is it only a
favor.
13?
Also 13.
Perception. Where on this
A
sheet?
high
On the
10.
left, under your
Under skills.
Yeah. But it's your
Oh,
passive. It's your perception plus 10.
yeah. My brain was skipping completely over it. 13 as well.
But 13, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's wrong.
Perception plus 10.
All right. So Val's yours is lower, right?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay. I didn't hear you say that. I didn't mean to imply anything by that either. I just.
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay. So basically, everybody but Val hears some rustling from the woods that you just came from, like you came out of.
I'm going to duck over here.
Okay.
I'm going to look at the woods
Okay.
Yeah, I read them with you.
and like grab the hilt of my shovel just in case.
Uh-huh. Okay.
To come here.
Irina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Astrid's going to step towards and
Irina. And he's like beckoning her towards them.
He
also
does,
be
yes.
looking.
Okay. So, you start to hear some groaning and moaning from the woods.
Ugh.
I love
As
this.
Staff.
uh,
Staff.
as
Shovel.
slowly shambling forms emerge from the woods, and they're all making a noise like a
Rapier out, shield up.
and you could swear that what they're saying is straw.
Oh, I hate that. That's awful.
Thank you.
No.
And let's roll initiative, guys.
Oh no.
Who was it that said we hope we got to combat? Who said the sentence?
Me.
Dis on you.
Make sure you
Oh shoot! I forgot to select my token.
yeah, make sure you select your token.
Sorry.
It's
Huh?
okay.
Well, interestingly, I rolled the same exact initiative twice.
Mhm.
So
You want me to roll again?
No, it's fine. I'll just add you. So.
Okay.
Mine is 10.
Okay.
It's a hot 10.
It won't let me change mine, but that's close enough to what mine was.
Okay.
Ignore. I accidentally rolled to ignore that. I was trying to close it.
Okay. Alright. What's your dexterity, Astrid?
My dex is a 14.
Okay.
It's a +2.
Bo needs to roll as well. Roll as well.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
How do I roll for Bo?
You can open his character sheet up. You should be able to.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has a character sheet.
He does.
That's so cute. Let's hope he still
Make
needs
sure
it
to
after
click his
today.
token. Make sure to click his token before you roll initiative.
I
character
did.
sheet means he
Okay.
can die, and that's sad.
Mhm.
I mean, no character sheet means that he could die a lot faster and a lot easier.
Mhm.
I'm not seeing a initiative thing.
Yeah, you probably just click his dex. Or I can do it for you. I'm not.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I forgot to install my initiative macro. Whoops. Okay. I'll have to fix that later.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody is there.
Let me change it. Oh, it did let me change it. Cool.
Okay. What did he change it to?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay. Shit. I like to swear a lot.
We all do. It's
So
fine.
anyway, on Bo's sheet, there should be a little like dice thing that says "in it" underneath it.
I did click on the. I'm sorry. There's a what?
There should be like a little dice next to
Oh.
that says "in
okay.
it." So for the future, you could do that.
Yeah. Okay. I found it.
Okay, cool. I forgot where it was, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so the shuffling and walking bodies appear. Elena, you're up on the gallows. Perfect place. What are you going to do?
It's kind of far away. I pulled out my quarterstaff, but
Mm-hmm.
no, I need the wild shapes for Valaki. Fuck. See, we all swear. It's fine. Is that the only one we can see right now?
You can see whatever you can see on the screen.
Okay, Okay, so it's just the one.
If that's what you can see from where you can see, then yes.
Well then, in that,
Oh,
great, lovely,
I
cool,
don't like that.
so great.
Mhm.
It's my best friend.
these visuals are so stunning. But also
Um,
meh.
I am gonna cast then Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Each object in a 20-foot cube, and I'm gonna start it at him or at
Okay.
that thing
Okay.
because I can only see one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So 10, 20, so like till about here, and then out backwards.
Okay. Can you do you know how to draw the picture?
I
like
do.
the-
Give me
okay.
1 second.
Yeah. So just go ahead and draw it on there. And that is a dex save, if I recall correctly. Correct.
I think so.
Okay.
Trying to change this here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do. Oh, I did it the wrong way.
Clips? No.
I didn't want to do a whole black.
This
black.
area is just black now.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my computer's just a bit slow.
It's okay.
And then it would be like another 10 feet.
Okay, I'm
Or
not
another
seeing
5
it.
feet
Oh,
back.
there you go. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So a dexterity save, correct?
Yeah,
All right.
DC is 13.
Okay. He is lit up bright by the fire of your fairies.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Cool. All right. Hana, it is your turn.
Hana is going to start kind of freaking out, keeping it contained for the most part, and she's gonna step back here,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's going to cast. She's going to cast, I think. Oh, where did it go? Sorry, I haven't done spellcasting.
It's okay. It's our
gonna
first
cast-
combat, so.
Yeah, Ray of Frost.
Okay. There we go. All right. So, so Ray of Frost, there should be like a thing on your, on the front page of your thing where you can click it, it rolls the damage for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get advantage if you're attacking the one that is currently.
I am not. I am
Very hard.
attacking the one that's closest to me.
There's
That
another
person.
one. Oh, there's one back there. I didn't
Mhm.
even see it. Fudge. Oh well.
All right.
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, no, that's good. The first one is fine. That's a crit. Good. If you can roll some damage from that.
Yep. Oh my gosh, bad time to freeze up, computer. How are we doing crits in this?
Crits should be just double the dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever you roll times 2 plus mod. Okay.
Well, if you're using the sheet, it should be able to. It'll do it for you automatically if you roll a
Yeah,
crit.
so all you have to do is in the chat where it says the word Ray of Frost, where you rolled the hit, just click that word and it will roll the damage for you.
Oh, wrong one. I'm sorry.
And if you are rolling physical dice.
Then you
Yes.
roll it's twice as many dice. Yeah, just double the dice.
Oh, so you roll. So if it's
Double the dice.
Double the
just
dice.
literally roll double the dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Go. Oh, wow. Cool.
Okay.
Wow. Cool.
Alright. It is staggered back by your frigid blue light stream of cold. It says. Alright. Bo, not really a combat trained horse, but
No.
What do you think he'd do? You think he'd stick with you, or you think he'd run?
If they're how fast are they moving? Are they just lumbering?
Yeah, they're lumbering.
I don't think he would quite register right away what's going on.
Okay. All right. Speaking of lumbering, it's their turn. Boop, boop, boop. Hey there.
That's funny.
I have to move the other ones too.
Other ones.
Oh God.
Love that.
Oh, there's some over there on the far side. Man, that
If it's
fairy
gonna
fire
attack
was
her, Emmerich's probably gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. All right.
Or can I? Hold on. No, it's a
Do
bonus
you-
action, not a reaction.
Yeah.
Have any bonuses or any effects if you do flinking? The way
No.
you run your games?
No,
Okay.
I don't play with thanking. Playing with thanking just makes it too complicated to me. So.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So next is they get to attack. At least the ones that are close by. The ones that are not in melee right now are dodging. Just FYI, so you're disadvantaged to hit them if you do a range attack. And Lelena, you're going to be missed with a wild slam of the fist. Just doesn't even get close to you.
cool.
And the other one is attacking Emmerich. And it also...
Oh, I didn't even realize he was there.
Yeah. And he also misses. Looks like he smacks against your armor, but it doesn't do any physical damage. That is their turn. And it is now Estrid's turn.
Great. Astrid.
Oh, it's Emmerich's turn. My
Emmerich.
bad. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Now you know this. Leah knows from having played with me before. I like to skip people in order
Apparently.
for no good reason whatsoever, except that I'm thinking about somebody, and then anyway.
Okay.
So
he's, and I can only cast one spell, even if it's a bonus action, right?
you can cast a if you cast a bonus action, you can cast a cantrip that's an action along with the bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay. But I could do an attack and then also cast as a bonus action, right?
Yes, if it's a bonus action spell, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I'm going to use the shovel to strike the
Mm-hmm.
zombie man over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that. What the?
Just...
Unfortunately, that misses.
Oh, yeah, it sure did.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I'll reach out and cast a Shield of Faith on Irina.
Okay.
Let me pull that up so I get that.
Should be a +2 to AC. I was just looking at it for mine as well.
I screwed up her token. That sucks. Yeah.
We're just spread out far enough that Astrid doesn't know where to run.
Mm-hmm.
Who to help? Okay. Are you done, Emmerich?
Yeah, I'm not gonna move or anything because everyone's right here. So yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Okay. Astrid's gonna be ridiculous. You ready? 5, 10. I'm assuming for diagonals it's still just a 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
And then let me double check. Okay. As I run past Hannah, I am also going to do bonus action Shield of Faith on Hannah.
Okay.
So increase AC of +2. But it is concentration.
For up to 10 minutes.
Yee!
Wow.
I really hope this combat does not last that long. And then I am going to stabby stab smacky smack
Okay.
with my sword.
Okay.
Sure.
It's more of a pokey poke with the rapier, but
You
who
slash
said-
with a rapier too.
Okay. Jeez.
Rapiers go slash stab. It's fine. Let me see what my bonus is. I don't think that hit though. It's an
Every
8.
time.
8 hits.
What?
Zombies are very slow. They're easy to hit.
So I barely missed
Yes, 8 hits.
with a 7.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4.
Well, you're good.
Apparently I rolled a 3 because I had a +4 to that shovel.
Great.
Terrible.
So that is a D8 +2. So 6.
All right. You take 6 damage. Okay. And
That's me. It's my turn.
before we go back to the top again, I apologize. I have to use a little DM's room, so we're going to put ourselves on pause. Sorry, chat, and we will be right back.
Right back.
Like, and then we ran into these things.
We are
She
back.
did something over her staff and then snapped.
That would be awful. Terrible.
I think it's Val's turn, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Are we live again?
Yes, we're live again. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, so Val will kind of take this like dead looking twig out of her the sleeve of her robe, and she will cast this kind of energy in her hand and throw it out at this zombie right here.
All right.
Doesn't sound like a crossbow.
No, that would be silly. I mean, everyone else is using magic. I don't really feel like I need to hide it. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
That's a great start.
cool.
Nice.
So she misses. Probably almost hits Lilina.
I'm just like,
We're a party.
Oh
of
wait, I have
battle-hardened fighters.
advantage because it's fairy fired, so maybe
yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that one is fairy fired, to be fair.
not. Oh, and that's a nat 20.
Wow.
The duality of woman.
We'll take that.
The duality of woman.
I'm sorry.
No,
In an
that should
alternate
be.
universe, Lilina was like, "What? You're hitting me?"
That's Emmerich's response.
So 12 force damage as this
Alright.
energy
He just
hits
yells it
the
out.
zombie or the thing I don't know what it is in the chest.
Yes. Yes. We'll let Val decide what they're called after the encounter.
It's the dead, not dead. Yes, now.
How dare you?
Right now I'm calling them shambling Strahds because they said Strahd.
Okay.
I-
Cool.
We're just a pack of the undead.
Okay, Lilina.
Sorry.
Lilina. I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. and
It's
I-
okay.
Classic makes sense. Yes.
Okay, this thing's still alive in front of me.
Yeah. Well,
I kind of give like a quick.
it's
peek.
moving. I wouldn't say alive.
Well, to me, I just give like a quick peek back to Val, like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm gonna hit this thing with Shillelagh
Mhm.
on my
That
Twitter
wasn't very
staff.
scientific.
Okay, so Shillelagh gives me a D8 plus 3.
I need to find another trucking.
So that would. Oh wait, that's the damage. Duh, I got a roll to hit. God,
Yes, you
when
do.
have I played D&D? Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
4, 5, 8.
Okay. So.
Oh, I just realized all my rolls are hidden. They're just going to Derek.
Yes.
Yeah, I
exactly
noticed
as I
that.
intend.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, just hers? All of ours are public.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, wait
What
a second.
happened?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Are they? No.
What?
They're not supposed to be.
What?
Everybody's
Yeah, I
supposed to
can
be
see
quiet.
everyone's.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that because actually everybody's supposed to be rolling. No,
Private.
never mind. I fucked
Okay.
it up.
Why?
Like, way to make me look like the villain there.
We're not allowed to know what she rolls.
He meant that he wants our rolls private. He doesn't want just hers private.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
everyone's
think I
rolls.
changed it like changed my decision like halfway through of what
Somewhere
it is.
between Val's character sheet and everybody else's.
Yeah,
You're working on a project and you have to go back through and make sure it actually is all formatted the same because
Yeah.
you changed your mind slowly and then didn't update it.
For my bonus action, I don't want anybody to get super hurt. So what we're gonna do, I'm probably gonna do bonus action spirit totem for bear.
Okay.
I know we didn't set those up, but I know that we can like put out just a token and like put an aura on it.
Yeah,
Right?
I will do that in a second. Yeah.
Oh, okay. can
Or
do it
you
real
can put
quick.
on yours. Take
Yeah,
just
I
one
can
of
do
your
it,
wild
that's fine.
shapes. Yeah.
Because I think I could use it
hmm
or move it is what I meant.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be right there. We can give him an aura of 30 feet. So everybody in that radius. Actually, I'm gonna move it. Can I move it back? And not get No. Okay. We'll leave it where it's at then. And everybody in there that's friendly to me will get 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And you'll get advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
I don't see a radius on mine.
You don't see the aura on it?
No.
Okay, well, you're in it.
Great.
Astrid, Hannah, Emmerich, Irina, everybody but me and Val get 7 temporary hit points.
Oh, there
and
we go.
advantage
Okay,
on
there it is.
strengths and saves.
Yeah, I put the settings on, so everybody can see it.
Okay. Is there a way to mark that on Roll20 on our sheets, or do we just have to remember?
Temporary hit points can go, there's a box under your hit points where it says temporary hit points.
Ah, blessed. Okay.
You just take them out of that first.
7.
Yay.
And then advantages on strength and what?
Strength saves and checks.
Oh, just both saves and checks.
Strength.
Cool.
We strunk.
All right.
Ow.
Oh.
So there's a giant bear spirit. Well, maybe not giant, but there's a big bear spirit.
It's
now
on fire.
floating
Look like a
above
bear.
everybody.
It's on fire.
Next week it'll show you what it looks like.
Why
Yes,
is it
it's
on fire?
You know, it's just
Because
cool.
Lelina
That's
is not
terrifying.
For reasons. Yeah, because Lolina is not subtle.
Wait, but that looks like an otter.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding.
We
I'm
don't
sorry.
have the totems yet.
Yeah, I haven't made the tokens yet. We'll make them next week, okay?
Okay, no problem. I was just...
No, it's alright.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Hannah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to back up to here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast a firebolt or a fireball at this one.
Fireball?
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Fireball.
I'm like, that's a big spell for one of these things.
Alright, what was the...
She's just like stumbling back and just
Okay.
like fuck.
Alright. It is now on fire. Fire.
This zombie on fire.
Wait, is Irina not on the
Yeah, I just noticed that too, so I'm gonna have to add
Oh,
her.
okay.
She was still thinking about
Fight or flight?
no, she was still trying to figure out what the fuck Lelina meant.
She was distracted.
Yeah. She's like, oh wait, there's zombies. I better fight them. Or the Walking Dead.
That's not someone grumbling. That's a.
That's a bad guy. Let's see. So go ahead, Bo. There's dead things near Bo now. That's not good.
I think Bo's definitely gonna start spooking now.
Okay. You can
And-
choose what direction he spooks.
Probably this direction.
Okay.
Spook too far.
Right here.
Okay.
Like probably more inclined to follow a trail because that's what he's been trained to do.
Okay.
So.
There we go.
one that doesn't have zombies?
The important question is, if Bo runs away, will we just meet him at Flaky?
Perhaps.
Is that where he's gonna run?
Probably not. No.
Alright.
Well, I have my gear.
Let's see. Oh, wait, I almost was gonna go attack my own little token. Two, three. All right, we got more shambling in everybody's direction. This one takes a shite up to the left. And now let's use some
Oh.
attacks. One is going to attack Lena with its hand fist thing. But it misses, I believe.
I have a 13 AC.
Oh, then it hits.
Great.
hits for 5 damage. It smacks you with its big, chunky beef paw.
But I gave everybody else 7.
Meat paw. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Next one is attacking Emmerich. And it misses again. It's not very accurate. It just kind of flails around you. And now 2 attacking Astrid. Here goes 18.
Gotta roll real
All
well.
right. One of them hits you for 4
Really?
damage. 4 bludgeoning. Yes.
Dang.
Schmake.
They rolled high. 4 damage. Okay.
All right. The zombies have zombied. Emmerich, your turn.
Wait. Did Irina not go at all?
Irene's going to go at the end. I told you she skipped last turn because she was being
Okay,
stupefied. So
Uh,
I rolled initiative 4. It's at 4. So otherwise she would have gone earlier
Okay.
this turn.
uh, oops. Well, I don't want to use. Oh, I guess I could. It doesn't have to. Anyway, I'm gonna smack it with my shovel,
Okay.
or try to.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I hit this time.
Hopefully. No, sorry.
Oh.
What?
Is Emmerich a
Oh.
little spooked?
Why?
He's also conflicted about what Lolena said earlier.
Mhm.
Or maybe
Well, he's
distracted
probably
by trying
freaked
to
out
protect
by the
it.
undead.
Mhm.
You're supposed to
Um,
be in a hole.
All right, fine. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dying, or not Toll the Dead, not Toll the Dying.
Is that a bonus action spell? I don't think so.
No, cantrip. You said.
Right. You can cast
Oh,
if you
can do it as a bone. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can't
Never
use
mind.
2 actions. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Next is Astrid.
I'm gonna attack the one I attacked before.
Okay.
It's for 11.
Okay, that hits.
Sorry, I'm debating on whether or not I want to already use my second spell slot and get rid of this one, but I don't. No, not yet. What am I adding? +2, right?
Don't forget to do your concentration saves if you are hit and damaged.
Oh,
while you
let me.
Oh yeah.
Let me do that. 11 again.
Okay.
I lose fairy fire.
Boop boop boop.
It's 2. Yeah, so 4 damage to that one.
Okay. All right, it's still up.
How bad does it look? It's a zombie. It ain't gonna tell me anything.
It looks dead, and like you've poked many pieces of the dead flesh, and slashed.
I have slashed and poked.
All right. Next is Val.
I am going to cast a hex on the the shambling Strahd next to Lelina.
Okay.
And I will choose Constitution as their disadvantage.
Okay.
And then I will do the classic Warlock Eldritch Blast.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Did I just roll this? You gotta be fucking kidding. And well, I missed a zombie.
Yeah, that misses.
They're not hard to hit, and yet
Well,
we are.
maybe I
We're
should just
either critting or
I should just use my die because this die loves me, but roll 20 does not. So
You can decide to swap out real dice. You can't swap out the virtual one.
yeah, exactly. All right, so that's what I do. I hex and then
Okay. I think I switched you back. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now your rolls from now on should be back to even public. So
oh mine.
yes.
Okay.
At the next roll, I just fixed it again. I mean, fixed it for real. Anyway, hey, Irina's here.
Irina can poke things.
She can. She has a rapier as well.
Eee.
And she hits it for 2 whole damage.
Get it, Irina.
She gets it. She defends Emmerich. He says, "Go away, disgusting thing."
Go away.
I don't mean to play her like a Vigar. She's not like that at all.
I
Okay.
don't
Like Tiffany.
She's not at all like Tiffany. No.
No. Let's just be Valley Girl. Irina Valley Girl. That's no.
Tiffany's pretty kick-ass though, so you shouldn't cross her. Anyway, other game references. Elena.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay, you do that.
Do I hit him?
What
Oh
did
god. +5, so 9.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. 6 damage.
All right.
I love Shillelagh. It's the best spell.
It's a good spell.
Oh,
Okay, and it falls and is dead.
awesome. With my
Again.
movement, then I had a plan for this. I'm gonna run. Does it take much for me to jump down this thing?
No, it doesn't cost any
Okay.
damage.
And I'm gonna count this diagonally. Is that cool?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna come down here and in Abyssal, I'm gonna once I get there, I'm gonna slam my quarterstaff on the ground a couple times to get their attention, and in Abyssal, I'm gonna be like, come at me!
Nice.
Try to draw them away.
Cool. This in the top left-hand corner, there's a zombie token. Ignore it. It's just there to keep the initiative on the board.
Ah,
So it's not there. Oh. Okay. Next is Hannah.
Ow! Ow! Get off! Sorry.
that's what we're all saying to the zombies.
She's gonna cast Firebolt again at
Okay.
this guy.
All right.
Get it?
All right. That hits. All right. And it makes its save.
And I'm gonna move here.
Okay. So you firebolt it. It goes blur and goes down, and then goes and comes back up.
And then I stumble back shit. Just that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Next is Bo. Bo's gonna run off screen.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't blame Bo.
I would too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sambo's scary.
Oh, now it's their turn. Cool. Okay.
I'll calm him down later. He's fine.
We
He'll be
catch
fine.
him.
We'll find him, or I'll just turn into him.
If he runs towards the
Your horse
castle,
isn't dead.
on
He's
his own.
here. Where'd Lolita go? Oh, don't worry about her. This is your new horse.
The horse has weird markings on their face. I don't know if in wild shape she still has the markings.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. She probably would.
This horse is a girl horse. All right. So Elena successfully taunted the zombies to come at her. So they did. They're going to try to slam her. And hits once for 4 damage.
Okay.
And misses with the second one. Another one attacks Emmerich
Why?
and very, very badly misses. Why? Because you're there.
I
and
guess.
then 2 more attack Astrid.
Yep.
Okay, and they both miss.
Blessed.
Okay,
Thank you,
next.
Mother Knight.
Sure has high AC, so the hopefully they don't hit often because I also don't have a ton of hit points.
Nobody, you have the most hit points of anybody in this party.
I know, but we're low level, so none of us have very many.
I don't have
Okay,
many anymore.
Emmerich.
Yay! He's had enough of this.
Hmm.
And so he's going to hold up his amulet of, Mother Night
Hmm.
and say, "Be gone, back to the grave with you." And cast, turn undead.
Okay. How as long as your radius?
30 feet. And they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
What was
There.
my DC?
What is your DC? You're looking it up. Okay.
2+2+1.
My spell save DC, I believe, is 13. Because it's my wisdom modifier plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, it's your wisdom
Proficiency.
modifier plus your proficiency bonus plus 8.
So
But
8
I think
plus
that's
2 plus 10.
Yeah.
Plus
So
plus
it's still
7.
13.
8, 2, so yeah, 13. Yeah.
All right. Let's start from the top. Astrid. Boop.
So that should get all of them, right?
Yeah.
God, what if this affected Lolita?
Oh no.
Don't give me ideas.
Have my wisdom, it's fine.
Huh?
I'll go get Bo.
I mean, does she count as don't you already said she doesn't count as undead?
Yeah, she doesn't count as a dead. I was just joking. Well,
I'd
I
make
added a
Val
grave
believe her, though. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should just. Oh, that's how I can convince you. I'll just fake do it.
Oh my god.
No, because then you'll scare Emmerich.
He's like,
No,
leave
that's not
her.
hard to do.
I prefer Val's opinion anyway.
Emmerich would be double confused because he
Lolita.
eyes the grave to you.
uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wasn't
Sorry,
dead.
go ahead.
She is now. Dead, not dead.
no, so you've managed to turn 3 of them away. I
Yeah.
forget if turn
Not
undead
now.
says immediately or it's on their turn. They run
They start moving on their turn.
on their turn.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the turn undead not pop up when I clicked it?
No, it did not.
How do I?
There
There we
go.
go.
Yeah. Let's spend its turns. Okay. All right. I'm going to give it a little shovel to show it's turned.
Yeah. So for 1 minute, so 10 rounds until
Uh-huh.
someone decides to smack it, which he will then yell out, "Don't touch them."
So, did that hit, or did that affect both the ones that are next to me?
Nope.
No,
just the one on top.
Okay, cool.
It's the ones with shovels on them,
Yeah.
which is great, by
Which
the
is
way.
poignant.
My shivu.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that your magic focus? Your shovel?
No, actually,
the
it's the
amulet is-
it's the amulet.
Yeah.
Great if
Of
it was
Mother
the
Night.
shovel.
But that's if he ever gets knighted, that's his house symbol.
Yeah.
You get knighted with the shovel.
Oh, just wait till I get holy weapon, okay?
Wait, so can I not hit him then? Hit
Don't.
Not the ones with the shovels.
Okay.
If you hit them, then the turn
It ends
ends
it.
and they'll stop running away. So.
Okay.
So that's why Emmerich said don't touch them.
Okay.
I specifically made him say that. Just be like, don't touch the ones running.
All right. So it is now Astrid's turn.
I'm gonna hit the one that doesn't have a shovel.
Okay.
I think is not the one that I was aiming for before, so he's untouched.
Mhm.
That's a 10 plus 4, so
That
14.
hits.
And I am going to go ahead and use my other spell slot and do Divine Smite.
Okay.
It's going to be Trey D8 because of normal weapon damage plus. Just looking at Divine Smite. Oh, when is?
So this is extra 2d8.
Huh?
Well, 3 because they're dead, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it does an
300.
extra 2d8, but then on mine it also says plus.
Plus another d8 because it's undead. So you roll
4.
4d8 altogether.
I thought I had enough damage dice out there. I said nope. Let me pull out another one. I am sorry. I love rolling all of the dice together. It is a beautiful feeling.
You'd make a great rogue.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first character.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 plus 8 plus 6 plus 2, so that is 18.
All right.
Plus, hold on, plus my normal 2 for weapon, so that's 20 points of damage.
All right. You look like you have walloped it good, but it's still moving.
So, and when she hits it that time, there is I'm gonna say because it's Mother Night, there's more of a silver burst
Okay.
of light with the rapier after it like makes contact.
Mm-hmm. Black, silver, purple. Those are all good colors from the night. All right. A most palpable hit. Now it is Val's turn.
Okay, Val will move here, kind of survey the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And she will move her hex to this one
Okay.
and try to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll dice this time because
Okay.
fun. All right, well that's a hit because I rolled more than a 3. So
I love that math though.
Give me some damage.
it's a
Okay,
17 to
okay.
hit. 9 damage.
All right.
2, which is necrotic.
Be smoten.
Then I'll make it con as again for the
Okay, I assumed you did.
disadvantage.
Yeah. So, you crackling bolt from your dead stick, and it just goes and dies.
Cool.
Okay, Irina's turn. Irina's like, okay, we're not poking this thing, right? So
No.
she will step over here. If I hold her thing, she'll step underneath the thing and shoot a crossbow at the one down by Elena. And she hits.
Woo. Get it?
All right. Okay. She does some damage. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool damage. It's cool Irina damage. A decent crossbow bolt hit. All right. Next is Elena.
Okay, I got to move up one and do that shillelagh.
Mhm.
8, exactly. 3
All
plus
right. You hit it. Give me some damage.
5.
All right. Okay.
Just crack
Come
it
on.
under its jaw.
Nice. All right. It's still upright though. Now it is Hannah's turn.
All right. I am going to kind of scurry over here.
Hmm.
I'm going to do another firebolt.
Okay. All right. That hits. Give me some damage.
And I'm striking this one, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It has been multiple strucken, and now it is damaged more. Good job.
Yay.
Now it's zombie turns. Zombie. What?
More like zombie, am I right?
No.
Like, not at all. Not at all.
Uh-oh, this one's going after
Wait,
Bo.
oh. Ah!
All right. And it
Oops.
also moves off the thing.
Don't worry, it's just going to town. It's fine.
Going to
It's gonna be
Blackie.
waiting for
No.
you at the gates. Blackie.
I'll
Oh, spend more 10 minutes now, buddy.
If it was and the guards didn't do anything about it, I would have to complain.
Yeah.
I would like to file a
speak to your
formal
manager.
complaint.
Alita would like to speak to the manager.
We all want to talk to the
Wait,
manager.
we're yeah.
We're going to the manager.
I forgot.
We're overthrowing the manager.
Manager.
We are the Karens.
No! Abort!
Karen takeover.
Okay, so it tries to tackle Elena and misses.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
What
That's-
up?
You can quote me on that too. Emmerich.
I'm gonna do a. Should I just smack it? How hurt does it look for an undead guy?
On a scale of 1 to 22, it's about a 7.
All right, let me see. How much damage do I do? 1d6 plus 2 or.
Or Toll the Dead. It's already damaged, so you get D12 for Toll the Dead.
Oh! Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and do Toll the Dead. That's actually a much better idea.
Okay, let's toll some dead then. I believe it needs to make a save.
For whom the bell
Yes.
tolled.
13
Okay.
for wisdom. I don't suspect these are very wise.
No, especially when they roll ones. So,
They crit?
give me
I was
some,
gonna say, I'm like, watch it be
Okay.
a crit.
give me some damage on that.
I'm gonna start using physical dice.
Okay.
Might as well. Wait, so it's 2d12, yes?
No, 1.
Yes.
1d12.
Oh, 1d12. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, until your 5th
I
level.
love
Toll the
when the
Dead is great.
D12s come out.
For a cantrip,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
use my dark purple and black with red letters.
Nice.
Ooh. Is it plus anything or is it just the
Nope, it's just a die.
Alright, it's an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Down it goes.
How
All
does
right.
Emmerich
It goes
toll the dead?
down. It's just like this boom goes
But
through
but how does he do it? Does he do you hit the shovel on the ground or something?
Actually, yeah, sure. He grips his amulet in one hand and he has the shovel out like this, but he kind of does like a circle thing and just stabs it into the ground.
Mhm.
And with that, the bell tolls. And it
Nice.
tolls for thee.
I'm so
Love
into it.
Love
And he's
that.
like, all right, we've got about a minute. While those things run, we should go.
It's not dead. It goes down, but then it gets back up again.
Motherfucker.
You say that and then it's like
You get
"Oh."
knocked down.
I don't
Get up
care.
again.
That one will die in the next hit. We need to go.
You ain't never gonna knock me down.
Get knocked down.
Which way is Volaki?
It's the same direction that Bo and the zombie ran.
Okay, cool. Emmerich's gonna walk over to Irina. He's gonna take Irina's hand,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna drag her for 10 feet. That
Okay.
way.
She's like, oh.
Come on, come on.
I'm
come on.
coming.
I want to stab things.
This way. Don't want undead. Nope.
Okay. So next is Astrid.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right. Next is Val.
Hold on.
Oh, you're double moving, huh?
Yeah, so I double moved to use that. And in preparation, in case it doesn't actually stay down, she's gonna put the rapier away and pull out her hand crossbow, or pull out her. Is it hand crossbow or crossbow?
It's probably just a regular crossbow.
Yeah,
Maybe a heavy crossbow. I don't remember.
it's a light crossbow.
Light crossbow. Okay.
So she's gonna do that as a bonus action.
Well, you don't. It's non-action. Action.
Oh,
Interaction
great.
with an object. Okay. So next is Val.
Right, I'm gonna move my hex here.
Okay.
Con again. She's gonna sit down. She's
Uh-huh.
getting a little cocky, and then she's gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at it.
Nice.
We should
Uh,
leave. These
the
things only have a
22.
minute. Just gotta take a seat
Okay.
real quick.
11 damage.
Okay.
5 of which
Emmerich
is
is giving Val some
necrotic.
pointed stares.
Okay. It goes down and stays down.
Yay.
Well, she'll finish her movement and jump down then
Okay.
from her seat.
All right. If you don't
Here.
intend to chase the zombies, you can get away. So,
Blessed.
all right.
the
Congratulations on your
ones.
first successful team fight.
Do we catch Bo?
I'll get into that later.
Oh. Oh.
First, I have to go back to the big menu.
But horsey.
The damage that those zombies did, was it just bludgeoning?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. We are back on the big map.
I am keeping Shield of Faith up until the full 10 minutes runs out. BT dubs.
I moved you guys down here. Okay. Now, do you guys want to keep going? Do you want to talk to each other first, or?
Hannah's just gonna kind of collect herself, and then she's gonna just start bolting after Bo.
Okay.
I'll run with her.
First, America's going to look at Lelena and goes, and that is why we don't poke around cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just following Anna.
Who got hit besides Lelena? Is it just Lelena and I that got hit, or did Emmerich also get hit?
I didn't get hit.
Okay. So I'm going to catch up to Lelena and do all 5 of my lay on hands. I'm literally just going to catch up and put my hand on your shoulder and then keep going. And you're just going
to... Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to take out my book while we're walking.
Okay.
The monster guide one, and see if I can find what we just fought is in there.
Sure. That's a common enough monster. That is, some people call them the Walking Dead, and some people call them zombies.
Gambling Strahd.
And in today's guide of Barovia, on your
she's
left, you will
literally
see
walking with her nose in a book and flipping through it.
Can't wait for you to trip.
She's blessed.
Anna's just trying to burn off some of her near panic into just energy for running.
Mm-hmm.
And also so she doesn't have to actually talk to anyone because she's just going for Bo.
Okay.
Like, I'm okay, I'm under control. Just running.
Okay, so you get, assuming everybody's going that way, you guys travel about a mile down the road, and you get to a spot, which I changed the number of, but it's still here. Okay, so you get to the spot, which is a kind of crumbling chapel that used to be on the side of the road. The other ones, the people who came from Vlaki, you've already seen this and went by it.
Oh yeah, this is where we got the telescope from, right?
No, that was earlier.
The
thing. This is, I have a description here.
This is where we went through?
You just looked at it and walked by.
Oh, okay. We did that to a couple different places.
Yeah,
so, you know.
yeah. Not H. What the fuck is F? How come I print out all the things I didn't need? I forgot the things I did. Because that's my style. Okay, anyway, no description. So you get to this area. It's it looks like an old chapel that's been abandoned that used to be on the side of the road. You guys remember from actually having gone into it for a second that there was both an altar to Mother Night and an altar to the Morning Lord inside of it, and Bo is in there grazing. Like me, he stress eats.
That's cute.
I just pictured him sitting and grabbing the grass with his hooves.
That's not how they do.
Sorry.
That's how
Listen, this isn't that one weird episode of Adventure Time with the hand
This
deer.
is how my brain works. You give me an image, then you give me a second one, and it goes, what if both?
What if Bo?
Hana's gonna grab Bo by the bridle and just be like, come on, we're going. Just like not questioning it, don't want to talk to anyone, just like directly to the path again. Just,
Okay.
Yep.
Emmerich, I sent you a message.
Oh God.
Love it.
I
Why?
think Astrid is also weirdly shaken up because I don't think she's ever actually seen any of the undead creatures, and she has practiced fighting, but has never actually had combat in that sense of the word, or that fear, or been hurt in that way. And it's just like, oh, okay, training paid off, but
Irina looks like she's pretty comfortable with it. So
Emmerich remembers to let go of Irina's hand.
Now.
oh, you sure you want to?
5 minutes later down the road, he's like, oh.
Protectively dragging Irina down the road.
No big deal.
Whatever.
But he does
call it.
stop,
Everything's fine.
and he's just looking at the chapel for a long moment. But
You said
he
it's-
will
You said it's the
continue
same
moving
one
forward.
Sorry. It's the same one that we were at before, right?
yes.
Yeah. He's gonna look to the rest of the group and say, I'll be right back. And he's gonna walk into the chapel.
Elena follows him.
Yeah, I would follow.
Hold on, wait. Could I do this alone real quick?
Yeah, since you asked.
Please. Thank you.
Sure, it's dangerous, but yeah, I will respect your.
Elena,
not-
please don't leave me. Come here.
It's not dangerous. We were in here yesterday.
Hannah aggressively walks off,
He
Catches
does
Bo.
shake his head and say, "There's no danger."
grabs Bo, and then turns to Lolita and goes, "Don't leave me."
Don't leave me. Says the girl who ran off.
Literally bolted.
Getting my horse.
who has horse and is like, "I have my horse now. I need my comfort person. Here we go." Okay.
We don't.
Everyone, find your comfort buddy. Astrid has her sword.
Funny that.
Yeah.
Lily.
But he wants to check on the chapel real quick.
Okay.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Secrets. So, quietly typing
Uh-huh.
the next 5 minutes.
Well, why don't we take a little
Yeah,
5-minute break? You guys can go off the headsets, and Emmerich and I will roleplay. So.
Okay.
Yay. Well, can they see what Emmerich's doing?
Yeah.
But not necessarily like hear him?
Yes. We'll describe it when they get back. So.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I should show you then. So yes, there is this man who's like going up and down, ghostly man going up and down through the ruins of the chapel, looking a little frustrated.
Hello.
Like he looks kind of startled and then turns around and says, hello. Can I help you?
Actually, I was going to see if I could help you.
Oh, well,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm all right. What's your name?
I'm Emmerich, Ian Ellis. You?
Hi, Emmerich. I gotta look up his name just a second.
Yeah. The only reason he approached is because the guy didn't seem hostile or anything, but he
Right.
seemed more like it was an actual like person and not just a mist.
Right, exactly. Shit.
Because if it was like something nondescript, he would have just kept going on.
Right,
but-
right. No, that's cool. I had meant this for thing. I just forgot to write down the name. That's all.
Yeah. That's okay.
His name is Setzvan. Tzvetan.
It's nice to meet you, Sitzvon.
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Not many people come to do. Oh, this is my chapel. What's left of it?
It's to both the Morning Lord and to Mother Night. And he kind of touches his own amulet.
Yeah. He says, yeah, we had both. The wooden one over there. I can read you the description, actually, now that I have it pulled up here. The Morning Lord's fine wooden altar has decayed over time, and leaving its carved sunburst barely visible. Mother Night's stone altar still bears the mark of her crescent moon, but moss and fungi have overgrown her side of the sanctum, cracking and crumbling the floor. He says, yes, we used to alternate, but now it's just me. Okay, it's been a long time.
Does it seem like he knows he's dead?
Yeah, I would say it does seem like he kind of knows he's dead. He's not freaking out or anything. Most people can't see me, he says.
Yes, that's why I came in here alone.
Oh.
Because I tend to see more than others.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I mean, I can make them see me, but usually I don't take it very well. So.
Well, they might take it better than others, as we've got some interesting people in our group so far related to death.
Well, I don't mind. If you want to introduce me, I'll show up. He smiles.
It might be nice to have some extra company for once.
Okay. Well,
as I'm sure it gets lonely.
Yeah, it does.
He nods and he kind of steps outside the chapel and starts beckoning them inside.
Okay. All right. Everybody put your headsets back on.
Hello.
Hello.
Come back. Come back.
Wait, Val will come back.
What the fuck is that?
What?
So Emmerich turns around and starts beckoning you, and then this appears behind you. So.
What?
What?
I'm not even healed up yet. I knew we should have rested.
It's okay.
What's this?
It's the lead singer of Ghost. What's going on?
Wait, I already forgot his name. What was his name?
His name is Svetan. Svetan. Yeah.
This is Svetan. He's the priest of this chapel.
So you come out of the chapel and then there's a person that followed?
This ghost.
It more
on roll
appeared.
20.
Yeah, more like just appeared behind it.
I roll 20 is black again. BT dubs.
You
gonna
gotta
have to
scroll
refresh
over
it.
to where. No, it's just the map change. You gotta scroll over to where we are on the map.
Oh.
Hannah is gonna look at the thing and then kind of look at everyone else, and what?
Emmerich will just look to him. He's like, I said better. I didn't see great.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Welcome, my children. Please come into the chapel if you'd like.
Okay.
Since we might want to take a little bit of a rest before
Okay.
we continue.
I
Val
was
just
nervous,
turns
but then
around
this
and
ghost guy
looks.
was like, "Hey, come in." And
Uh,
Oh, she was confused about something, not confused about what you're assuming, though.
oh, okay.
Does Astrid see any like symbology on the ghost in the garments or anything that looks like Mother Night's symbol or the Morning
No,
Lord's?
he's got kind of a generic symbol. He doesn't have anybody. He just looks like a generic priest, kind of. Doesn't really have any
Okay.
particular one or the other, kind of.
Okay.
He's agnostic.
Mm-hmm.
An agnostic priest.
Yeah.
My kind of guy.
And Emmerich gonna kind of like rub his neck. I can see spirits.
Oh, clever.
So I saw him here and he seemed nice. So I thought we might, if this is all right with you. And he turns to the priest. If we could rest here for a moment. We did just go through a bit of conflict with some undead.
Of course, you're welcome to stay.
And he nods and is like, in his thanks.
He says. Then a second later, he goes, I don't suppose you'd mind to help clean up a little? Because I can't really
Of
do
course.
it.
Emmerich's already on it.
Yeah.
It's his job.
Yeah.
Listen, it's his
Astrid
job.
nods at that and will help with
Mm.
So
just straightening up and sweeping out.
while
I'm gonna
Emmerich
take a short
is
rest.
starting on this, Hannah's gonna kind of come over to him like, is that the only spirit you've seen?
He'll kind of freeze and he's not looking at her. He's still continuing to clean and he just shakes his head.
Since the camp?
And he'll nod. He's shaking his head like no, he's seen spirits for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
He
And
just
then she's
he seemed friendly.
okay. That's interesting. I'm sorry you've been I don't want to say cursed with that, but that's quite an uncommon thing.
He kind of laughs.
I'm
But
just
in
trying
that
to be nice.
No. He laughs like breathily, like not in like a rude way or anything. He's not taking offense to it.
Yeah.
But it's I guess odd to hear from someone else.
Yeah, she knows it's absurd. She's just awkward and doesn't she's like, okay, I'm gonna
It's
help.
It's something I've had for a long time. I'm fine with it. It actually helps when you spend every night in a graveyard.
That would make sense. Yeah. I guess I should help somehow. I'm not good at this stuff still, but I'll do my best and I'll like start awkwardly move around and then try and help someone else with whatever task they're working on.
I'm just gonna be like clearing out whatever debris I can see, starting with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
You guys can have a short rest, and if you need to roll a dice, whatever you want to do, you can do that. You can do that because this is not heavy labor, so you can do this during the short rest if you would like
I'm
to
assuming the 10 hit points are gone.
do that.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll use my mending cantrip on anything that's
Okay,
able to be mended.
sure. There's a couple things that you can do that definitely can help with both the altars. So
Yeah, and so he's gonna be fixing things up as well as like cleaning things and getting the dust off.
Is there any so is this ghost hanging out while we're doing this?
yeah, he's
or-
watching.
Is there any identifiers on him at all?
I mean, he's wearing like priestly robes. Other than that,
I'm gonna try to talk to him.
okay, okay.
This should be interesting.
Hmm.
And
Are you
I do
really
wanna
a ghost?
point out that Emmerich probably seemed more like about on the same comfort level as he is with Irina with the ghost priest compared to like everyone else in the party.
compared to
Okay.
literally him interacting
With
with
anyone else.
us. This is the socialization that he is used to. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
she would just want to know about his religion and when he lived.
Okay. Well, he will tell you that he was a priest. Uh, that and then he says, I didn't really ever get to take my vows. I was just under an acolyte here. So, but we had both priests of the Morning Lord and Mother Night at our little church here. It was for travelers when they traveled down. It's been a long time though. Like I think 500 years maybe. But it's hard. You lose track of time. But the rest of them, those uh, Turgs came in and they leveled the place, and I did not survive. But I'm still here to watch over the place. It's a lonely world, but I do what I can.
Don't you
I've,
want to move on, or?
He can't. Lelina speaks up.
well, I don't know if I can. I don't know. Um, I mean, there's nothing that seems like would let me.
I think Astrid, like, as they've started talking, has, like, specifically drifted nearer to them and, like, slowed down and is listening.
Mm-hmm.
And then looks disappointed when he says 500 years.
Mm-hmm.
But continues to listen in.
Well, I'll do what I can to make your space a little nicer. I guess she'll use prestidigitation to help clean
Okay.
grimy areas or
Yeah.
something.
Well,
She's not one for.
it doesn't really help him. It's just the spot.
Yeah.
So he's he's very pleased with any help that he seems to get with making it look better. He says, unfortunately, it's difficult for me to interact with the living in a substantial way, and that includes what was once a beautiful chapel. And I wish to still provide succor to those who may travel, as few as they may be.
Astrid will reach into her pack
Mm-hmm.
and from again the bottom of her skirt, just cut off another coin, or cut off two more and put one in each. But she'll like put one in the Morning Lord, have a moment, and then put one in for Mother Night.
I have an offering,
yeah.
I'll get you in a moment. Cool.
Yeah. And there was the one from the time that we came down as well.
And
yeah, no one's taken that yet. So.
What?
I said no one's taken that yet. Go on.
Got you.
I was just gonna say that once Emmerich was able to like fix both our altars, he would say a small prayer above both of them, like one each, because he's as you may know, he's fairly used to serving under both the Morning Lord and Mother Night, even though Mother Night's his patron.
So Astrid, so the Morning Lord will just be respect, and then for Mother Night, she's going to stand and be again processing and praying and asking for guidance and everything, but internally. But we'll just look like eyes closed, very somber over the Mother Night.
What's Irina doing?
Irina is mastering looking awkward for a minute, and then she helps with the Morning Lord stuff. She helps over there with that.
Okay.
Since it seemed like the rest of you, since the three of them were handling the Mother Night part more than anything, so she was going to help cleaning up, moving branches and debris out of the way, that kind of thing.
Hannah's gonna go over to her and just quietly, like, have you seen those things before?
You mean like him or like what we fought?
No, no, not him. The things we fought,
The
the
dead people.
bodies.
Yeah. She says yes.
Is that common?
Um,
You didn't seem to care at all.
well, they've been harassing our house for days. So, uh, I guess I'm used to them. They're still disgusting and horrible, but you know, you got to deal with that after they're trying to hurt you. I never actually been that close to them before. I've always had the house in between me and them, and sometimes shot them with the crossbow. And my brother and my father too. But no, it's not very pleasant. I don't know what to say if it's common or not.
Okay, having lived in Milwaukee so long, I hear of these things. I never
Hmm.
really see them, and if I do hear about them, it's not something I'm really supposed to be aware of. Um, so,
It's definitely more dangerous when you're not behind the walls, and we don't have any.
yeah.
So we didn't have any in Barovia either. Um, so yeah, you okay?
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
right.
Mhm. I'm just gonna keep nodding
Uh-huh.
and then just clean somewhere else.
Yeah, she like puts a hand on your shoulder and she says, "We did fine. You know,
We did fine.
we did fine. We're good. It'll be all right."
Okay. Okay. Yep. She's not really gonna say anything else. Just avoid
Hmm.
eye contact.
Hmm.
Yep.
Lelena is working on a very pretty, what would be a centerpiece, but
Hmm.
is not because there's on the offering for Mother Night. She's
Hmm.
just gonna make a real pretty like thing
Nice.
or
Nice.
thing, druid craft stuff.
Hmm.
A few daisies, a few buttercups, a few.
Buttercups.
Emrick's also
I was
gonna
thinking
help with
white
the Morning
flowers.
Lord side because
Yeah.
everyone's focusing on Mother Night.
Val isn't gonna do either.
You got the pews.
You could
I got
help.
the pews.
Hmm.
I'm helping. I just don't.
There weren't.
Hair.
Yeah. They're not really pews per se. 'Cause it's not like really a place where people took
She'll dust off the
preachers.
stones.
Yeah. It's more like a place where people took a rest
Mm.
and prayed as they were traveling than a place where like they would gather for. Uh,
Oh. I go over to who has the telescope?
A spyglass? I do.
I go over to Hana. Can I see that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm gonna look through it, and I'm gonna look at the ghost
Mhm.
first.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he looks translucent like he normally does, except that it's raining on him through the spyglass.
And I'll do the other way too.
He still looks like a ghost the other way too.
Just sunny. I'm gonna go up to him as everyone is busy
Mm-hmm.
and just like stand there for just a moment looking not conflicted but like gonna actually ask about things. Here we go. And then ask him, did you encounter many elves in your life or death?
I've met a few.
What do you know of them?
They live a long time. They uh, they look at the world a different way because of that. They're very private. And they don't usually worship the same gods we do. But treat them like any other man. That's what I would say. They don't deserve any less.
Do you know of the conflict between them? And she just like nods her head towards the direction that the castle would be.
He says, yes, that happened while I was watching.
Can you tell me about it?
It was a war when he came back and to take the land back from the Turks, and there were many sides. There were the forces of the Barovians, there were the forces of the Turks, and then there were the paladins, the knights of the dragon, and then there were the elves, and that Strahd took them all on, even if they weren't necessarily fighting together, if you know what I mean. I can't say that I recall any particular incident, one or another, about that would explain it more than that. It things look different when you've passed on, and things sometimes are hard to grasp exactly or remember. So, but that's what I recall.
Do you remember what he did to them afterwards?
No, I have no idea of that.
She looks like visibly disappointed.
Yeah.
Just thank you.
You're welcome, my child. Thank you for your help. I very much appreciate it.
I am still learning of the mother. But she's not very talkative.
The gods aren't these days, I've heard. And they don't talk to me either.
Did they used to?
Before the darkness came, yes. Not like a friend, but you got feelings and
guidance.
When you prayed.
Thank you. And she'll go back to helping.
You're very welcome.
Derek, I sent you a...
Oh. Yeah. Where is my mouse?
Zippy's gonna go look for it. Go find his mouse. Go. Think how, especially compared to like interactions that Astrid's had with Emmerich previously, how calm and relaxed does Emmerich look right now?
I wouldn't say calm and relaxed. He's definitely by himself right now. And like intentionally he's like not making eye contact. He's not doing that because and you can surmise it's because they know I can see ghosts now. And getting secrets out of Emmerich's like pulling teeth. It's not fun. Because so he's uncomfortable. That's why he like froze when Hannah mentioned it, or Hannah.
So Astrid's gonna go over to him.
Of course you are.
But
he's gonna tense up.
Yep. But she's not gonna look at you as she walks over near you, and just kind of like stands next to you, looking past whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's at a wall or the floor or whatever. and just whispers very low. You said you would have my back.
Did I not?
No, that is not true. And you
Like,
are...
am I in trouble?
No, and you... It is a thing that you have shown with us. Something that not many people would be accepting of. And I cannot yet bring myself to tell everyone, simply because of a lifetime of not saying. But I had told you that I was odd for a Vistani. And she's going to, where only he can see, just tuck her hair behind one ear. And it's pointed.
He's gonna glance over and his eyes are gonna blow wide.
And then she's going to just...
And he's quickly gonna look back at what he was doing.
Yep.
But it's not gonna have the reaction you think it's gonna have.
I don't know what reaction it's gonna have.
He stops what he's doing, even though he's still like in the position, and he's stock still. And actually you can see like his eyes water a little.
Oh no.
You broke him!
I did! No, she's just...
But he's before you can do anything about that, he's gonna nod and go, thank you for sharing that with me.
My mother is my mother. I am Vistani. But I don't know my father.
And he's gonna pause, and he's gonna look at her, dead in the eye, eyes watery, and says, "Neither do I." And then he's gonna go back to what he was doing.
What if you guys are
What if we're actually... Oh no! Oh no! Derek!
the drama?
The Vistani are, or at least my family, were charged with watching the elves. But Strahd had all of the women and children killed in the battle hundreds of years ago. I don't know if he knows. I don't know how big of a target I do or will have on my back. But only my family has known. Madame Eva knows. And told me my father is still alive. But she does not know who he is exactly. My mother has said that she only is not with him for safety, and has told me stories about him that tell me nothing as to which one he might be. And I do not have a guess. But I don't know if not telling would make us safer in more trouble. And if they learn it, they learn it. And if the... Again, she'll just nod at the castle. He learns. Not all the Vistani are in the same mindset of what I have in mind for Barovia. And I have family members, unconfirmed, of course, and she'll roll her eyes at that, that work for him voluntarily or owe him a favor. Which is why I do not know if he knows. Going after him, they might disown me for safety. And I've accepted that. It took the night, but I have accepted that. And I think I knew that before I set out. But I have never in my life told someone. They have simply already known or not. And then she'll just stand there in silence again.
And understanding how big of a thing that is, a personal level understanding that, he's going to carefully reach out for one of her hands.
Yeah.
And he will bring it up to his mask. And he's not going to pull his mask down.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to let her touch it. And I'm going to DM you what she feels.
Okay. Okay.
Secrets.
Episode 1. Astrid Terra's full of secrets. Yeah.
Lena's just gonna walk to the door and be like, all right, let's go.
We're having a moment.
Well, I need to know how to word this.
Has known each other for like 2 hours. Hey, guess what?
Hey, we have had real connection, and Astrid's thought literally was he just shared with the group the thing that he has not shown to society, and probably has told a few, if anyone, and therefore to break into that, because this is a thing she has no experience and doesn't want to just be like, she's not Lelina, she's not like, hi guys. So she's testing it, and if he were to have a negative reaction, she would have responded however she would have responded in that moment, and not have it been a huge all people involved.
So I sent it to you.
Yep.
And the tears that were welling up in his eyes do actually fall and dampen the top of his mask. And he's like, I understand. You are the only one who knows.
She's just
my long mother.
And she's going to
have your back.
look at him and also start crying. Silently.
Oh my.
And just nod.
Mhm.
And I think they're just gonna have a moment of like silent, yep.
And
Got
he's
you.
gonna let go of her hand.
Yeah.
So.
And then she'll, after a minute, she'll just put out her arm the way that she had before to like grab his forearm, if he'll take it.
Yeah, he takes it immediately.
Brother.
Sister.
And then we'll walk away.
He'll clean himself up, you know.
I don't think she's gonna even think about wiping the tears.
Mhm.
And then she'll go back to continuing.
I mean, if anyone notices, the top of his mask is like damp, but
Oh.
He's been moving things. He's just a little sweaty. It's fine.
Mhm.
I'm just sweating from my eyeballs. It's okay.
All right.
Well, now what?
we leave.
Believe. Okay.
Emmerich does check on Irina.
Okay.
He's definitely even skittish around her, though, after the whole people
Mhm.
know I can see ghosts now.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to act any different to him.
Okay. He's comforted by that, at least.
Hmm. Okay. So I think that I'm gonna have to call the game early. And I'm really sorry about that, but my arm is just hurting too much to run it.
That's fair.
We're gonna
Okay.
move you without incident to the gates of Valaki for next time. And you guys can roleplay some of that in chat if you want to. And I apologize to all my viewers. But also, you guys level up to level 3.
Yeah.
when you get to Vlaki, so you can
Yes,
level your
all the
characters
good
up.
things.
Yes.
All the good things.
Hoot hoot.
There you go.
All the heart to hearts, all the
Okay.
secrets, all the
Don't
emotional
apologize.
moments.
Your health comes first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And timing wise, my
Yeah.
brain's like, I need to process.
Yeah.
There's a
So,
lot that happened today.
yeah.
There's a lot that happened in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I wish everybody who's watching us good night, and thank you very much for
Yeah.
watching. Sorry for the short session, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Good night.